final ghetto ganger of Sancho. He will be denied. Formulation Gaming looking to hold on to the high ground. It looks like they'll be successful in doing so. How do you even see that through the tip of the smoke? Looks like Digital Athletics are being destroyed elsewhere by Navi's main rivals. Like Sample, what's the scope for?
How much they're really giving tribute to the fact that there could be a player down there. And as we can see now, Polish Power slowed things down completely. They have done a little to equalize the numbers, and that spray could be clean, and it's a 2. Grooney got 2, and it's a disaster for Ace's crew.
Flashbang to come through. I'm a little bit confused as to where it came from. Potentially looking for a low ground flank, but to be the case. The first taps to come through. A lot of damage dealt. It's an ambitious nade to try and finish the job. And he's got it done as well.
Well, there's the utility once again. We've seen it come through a lot this game, this time from April, and you could see there for a second, Saga, you could see how little of an idea they had about where enemy players would be, and if that low ground had been taken, an advantage. That lower ground angle from Schengen and Blazer, that's going to be so hard to deal with for Picnics whenever he wants to come out of these smokes.
As soon as they start hearing that there's shots coming back from the smokes, they know that this area is clear. They've got 2 knocks on the far side, so the only way that, that's possible is if the final player is on that side and has already grabbed the revives. April's angle might just be slightly exposed to the edge of the smoke, but Batulin's, with a grenade of his own in hand, will try to toss it out. April with the first spray around the side, the second and the third. He's got all 3.
Removed as well. That means that Navi can play out on the southern side, but now they spot Lukarooks, they walk into him, and that's going to be an instant knockdown. He's trying to get the smoke out to try and survive, but he doesn't even need to. It's the third party that cost Entropic their player earlier. Look a little bit just going down to question mark now. It's actually a bit of repayment coming out, and yeah, he wants to go for the same angle as well. He knows that he doesn't want to open himself up to the rest of the compound, so stay on that same side. But that also means it's a confirm come through for Lukarooks. It's repositioned for free, and the angle, it could be so perfect. Yes! As Frenchy finds a second. That's going to be goodbye to the question mark in a matter of seconds here. Noki doesn't want to overpeak, doesn't want to get too aggressive. He's letting his team do the work for him. Guillaume, even on the drive-by, jumps on out. It is the nade from Noki that cleans things up. 4 kills for the Squirrel Gang. They've got to be careful about Nuga here, not going down to blue zone. They want to get the res back up. They will have a hard move down the hillsides in front of them. There is another crew. That knock goes a long way, but it's Jam who picks up both. A long-range grenade throw, and who better than Ace's crew to put in utility damage? It's what you expect from them. And that is the trades coming out. That's Jam caught in the open. It's too much work. It's no chance. It is DA who pick up a win. 8 kills with it.
Could be well placed. He's going to go flying towards Illidan. That's banger! 300 damage. He literally stood on that thing. Those 5 Molotovs are going to some use. It might just be a trade. The blue zone will take him down.
No chance for Hobbit there. Anybody's knocks him down. He did have to take that fight. He had to move, but he also had to take the fight. No way out for Hobbits. This is into a 2v2 now. Rosa is massively impacting this game. Aduzi trying to claw around that side of the smoke. He's trying to creep. He's trying to find an angle. It's another banger. They don't have a lot of nades, but they're putting them to perfect use. They're coming around the smoke. They're coming for the trade. And not even the growth.
We've seen how difficult it can be to make that crash, and with another headshot coming through, 71 damage dealt. They've they made it almost successful, but just the car flipping at the last second. Maybe just denied them their final chance, and there it is, the last kill of the event. Schiller with the headshot. 7 kills for DA. I don't know if it's enough for them to get top 4. I'm sure top 5 certainly, but Navi is at the top end, with even just the fact they picked up 3 points in the final game didn't end up mattering, because Northern Lights and Entropic barely shifted either. It was a rough one for all of our top 3, but Navi walking away with the big dub. But as soon as all those 3 teams fell, it was a massive question mark, no pun intended, on who was going to walk away with the 4th and 5th place spot. We said Digital Athletics could do it. They started today in what, 12th, 13th, somewhere around that position. We said it would take a couple of big games. Well, one big game to put them in contention. Well, they rounded it out with 2 big games and have actually clinched the 4th place spot. And in doing so, pushed Ghetto Gang into 5th and Ace's Crew just outside of the prize pool placings by a single point, which is very painful. A 3-way tie on 70 points for Solo, Bitfix and Friends, in 11th to 13th respectively, and a 43-point tie for Toxic Players and Squirtle Gang